Hello everybody, welcome back to Brick House Kitchen. My name is Heather if you're new, and today we are going to be making breakfast together. I have been trying to change some of my eating habits since having breast cancer, and one of the things that I've really been trying to do is up my fiber intake. So for breakfast this morning, we are going to be making a hot chia seed pudding. So if you've tried chia seed pudding before and you don't like it cold because it's kind of slimy and has a weird texture, you might actually enjoy it warm. So I would actually give this a shot even if you don't like cold chia seed pudding. Today's chia seed pudding, we are going to be doing a pumpkin spice chia seed pudding. I actually have made my own pumpkin powder with freeze-dried pumpkins that we ran through our freeze dryer a couple weeks ago. And I actually have to do more. I have pumpkins sitting back here. I have them out front for decorations, and I have them in our breezeway just hardening off. And I have too many to just keep around. So we're gonna keep freeze drying them and making pumpkin powder. So I thought this was a good way to use up some of that pumpkin powder and experiment with it. So that will be number one. We'll be using homemade pumpkin powder, and maybe we'll do a video on how we make that another time. And then if you don't have homemade pumpkin powder, you could just use pumpkin puree, whatever you like. And then we'll be using chia seeds and milk and pumpkin spices. So if you want to see how this recipe turns out, just keep watching because you're going to love this one. It is a warm, cozy fall breakfast with all those spices that you love, and it's also going to be really good for you. So I'm just going to start by adding 2 cups of milk to a saucepan. You could probably use any kind of milk for this. We just use good old cow's milk. Next, I'm going to sprinkle in 1/3 of a cup of chia seeds, a pinch of salt, just a tiny bit to enhance the flavors. So this is my homemade pumpkin powder. Like I said, you can probably use just pumpkin puree. I just happen to have this on hand. So I'm not going to really measure this. I'm just going to scoop some in and see how it tastes in the end. Here's where I went a little off the rails. I added lots of spice, and although I really liked it, the kids thought it was a bit much, so I'll put better measurements below. This is just cinnamon, allspice, cardamom, and ginger. Then I just stir to break up the clumps. And add a tablespoon or 2 of maple syrup for sweetness. Simmer everything over medium heat until it thickens up and it's nice and warm and toasty. Lastly, I'm just going to dish it up and serve it with a dollop of plain Greek yogurt and a sprinkle of walnuts. We're going to try it and see how it is. That is super good. It's nice and warm and spicy and sweet, and it's got a little bit of crunch from the walnuts, and it is the absolute perfect fall breakfast. You've got to try it. All right guys, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye.